All right, guys. So we're walking down here, and today the Floyd's Barbershop is actually open. They're closed on Sundays and Mondays, but they are open today. I have been here before, obviously. Like I said, we've been up here and walked around and seen stuff, but he has never been here. He is excited to go in here and meet him. So we're going to go in here and talk to him and hear some history. So come join us. Let's go. Matter of fact, he's out here sweeping the sweeping the sidewalk. This way.
See these people up here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see this guy right here.
Looks like Uncle Jesse from Duke's house.
Yeah, and something gun Darling Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go Darling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This I bet you don't know. Somebody.
I don't think I know that one.
Well, this was John Masters, the choir director.
Oh,
This
heck.
picture was taken off of a Western, and every time he was in a Western show, he put that mustache on to make him look more manly.
I'll be dang.
Threw rocks all the time.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
I'd say you know who that one was.
Just,
One of Andy's girlfriends on the show.
yeah. I don't like to be put on the spot like this. My mind goes blank. Up there.
Oh, you know that one.
Is that Floyd? Yeah.
Yeah.
James Best, Jim Lindsay, guitar player on the show.
Yeah.
Yep. I just saw that one the other night.
Otis, this came from old black and white formation shows from back in the 60s. On that same episode, not only Otis, but there were 3 others from the Andy Griffith show on that same episode.
Oh, heck.
And First Upon Girls.
Yep.
The guy in a hurry.
Oh Lord, no.
You know, his car broke down on the Sunday, and he walked into town, found Andy, and took him over to where is Raleigh? Right there.
Yeah.
Wally's, and he was sitting there rocking in his chair, reading the paper, and he said something about his car. He said, we're closed on Sundays. He said, if you want to bring it in tomorrow, how can you bring it in if you want to run?
Yeah, that's right.
That didn't make a lot of sense. This old guy right here, there was 2 families feuding. Used to be Hatfield and McCoy.
Yeah.
This was Wakefield and Carter's.
Okay.
This guy played on every kind of movie, Western movie, especially with John Wayne, people like that.
Star Trek.
This lady was on one show.
Okay.
She was skeet shooting champion. She hit 25 in a row, and Andy hit 23.
Oh, man.
She had her own Western show. She was Annie Oakley.
Oh, heck.
Wow.
Okay.
Recognize that woman right there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure
Aunt Bea,
do.
that was on the old Lone Ranger show.
Mm-hmm.
Tonto captured her, and she was fighting him like a wildcat. He said, "Can Miss Ivy help me? It's a wildcat over here." And this was one of the county nurses. This was from Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
This guy, Colonel Harvey, the Indian elixir on the show.
Okay.
He just on Walter. Edgar Buchanan.
Yeah.
He was trimming the rose bushes and ended up staying 3 days.
Yep.
Andy sitting on the front porch with him before supper time.
Yeah.
Had that shotgun. I think tonight be a good time to mention it that big.
That's right.
Andy, you go on in, I'll be in a minute. He jumped in his truck and took off.
And took off. That's right.
And all of these are just so special people.
Yeah.
He played on the Munsters, but
Their eyes are constantly
What was
trying to adjust to the different.
crazy folks.
Yep. I know that one. He probably won't know that one.
This is Barber Eden, and she was manicurist on one of the shows.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's 95.
Wow.
She's had, I think, 8 or 10 facelifts. They said
Really?
she never landed on the face of break.
So she's still alive.
Yeah.
I did not realize that.
Well, Ellen O'Donoghue, Eddie Walker on the show.
Yes.
She's about 95.
Okay.
She's still hanging around. So
Okay.
And just,
I did not know that.
all of these, this guy right here was on every kind of Western you did through the years. He was on the show twice, once as delivering mail,
Okay.
and twice, and then he married Charlene and Deb Walsh up on the mountain, you know.
Okay.
Ernest, he grabbed Barney and took off with
Yeah.
him.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled the veil back. He did like that. Oh, he says, I wouldn't marry you if you was the last man on earth. This cash register right here was the very first electric cash register ever built. It was bought new in 1929, March the 8th, as a matter of fact. It's 96 years old. They put some guys together with the concept of an electric cash register with a screen to show everything you ring up, and to print out that information on the ticket for the barber or cashier. Before this, every day they cut hair, they had to write it down in a book. End of the year, it's separated out, added up. Now he has a ticket. 29 was Depression time, haircuts were just a dime, so $9.99 was as high as it went. 6 barbers or 6 cashiers, and each had their own letter. The customer comes in and says, I need a shave. Barber D says, I'll do it.
Wow.
So the kind of transaction was cash, money coming in, shave, shampoo, haircuts, Barber D, how much he just made, $5.
Wow.
Saturday night, closing time, all he had to do was hand him his cash tickets, and he knew how much to pay him.
That's awesome.
They knew, well, that sometime or another, somebody gonna come in and didn't have enough money to pay for all the haircuts, so it set up an account, Barber B, $3. The customer signs a ticket, and that's it saying, I still owe you money. Come in and pay it off, after your ticket, account set. This one for Barber was most important. Barber supply guy came by, and Barber A said, I need a barber haircut. So now you get to pay that ticket, Barber A, how much you spent. End of the year, all of his paid out tickets or his taxes. Nothing they had, whatever.
Wow.
And then you, sooner or later, you press the wrong button, so you can crash and kill. This thing weighs about 500 pounds. Watch this thing work when I press it.
Oh, wow.
That was cutting edge technology,
Yeah, it
wasn't it?
The day before, they pulled in a crank handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, here's this electric machine that does all of these things. And of course, the National was advanced. Everybody knew they were the best. They were the top.
Right.
And they're still around.
Yeah.
They moved their headquarters from Dayton, Ohio to Atlanta. And so this has never been worked on.
Yeah.
It's 96 years old, never worked on it. It's been service with a service contract through the year. The last 20, 25 years, not even service.
Wow.
It's still working perfectly.
And didn't you tell me before that this was the original fuse in it when I was here last time? Okay, I thought that's what you had said before. Yeah.
And the wear and tear, it's really withstood a lot in 96 years.
Yeah.
Closing the drawer,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
Pushing on it, resting your hand on it. Yeah.
Yep.
Rubbing on it.
Take-
Yep.
Takes a lot to wear that down over the years, don't it?
Yep.
Wow.
That's
I
awesome.
can't think of what in the world we call that. Here, you probably got your thumb laid
Yeah,
Probably.
maybe.
Yeah.
Rubbing
And
it.
obviously they did it quite often.
Yeah.
This right here, I couldn't figure out.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Had something with maybe getting the ticket out. I stayed here talking one day, and I just kind of leaned over here and started to move my hand in it.
That's amazing. It just fell right in place, didn't
Yeah,
it?
what about this up here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead and pay me just any time. I'm ready, you know. And he's
Yep.
putting his fingers all over the place.
That's awesome.
But to think it, and the thing about it is, people don't know how smart they are until you put them to a test.
Sure.
To do something.
Yeah.
And so they did a great job. I mean, they made National Cash Register a lot of money with this electric.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
So,
Well, if that thing could talk, I could tell some stories, couldn't it?
oh yeah, yes, yeah. Right there's a chip out.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody took a screwdriver and tried to open it, broke it and couldn't get it open.
Oh, goodness. They don't build them like that anymore.
Nope.
Wow.
This has got
That's awesome. Oh wow.
Holy
This
moly.
adds a lot of value to the machine itself. All
Wow.
the information.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow. That is
Awesome.
neat. Yeah. And you don't see that on old stuff like that. You don't see the documentation, the paperwork. You don't see that stuff anymore.
I thought, I didn't even think about the fact that Barber knew how to open the drawer.
Right.
And get it out, and if there's any money back in there. And so I ended up, I talked myself into one day, there's a lot of money in there, I'm going to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I finally got the drawer open, one measly penny.
1 penny.
And it would be more enough to be a quick penny.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, this green chair was a chair they gave my dad, who became the real Floyd the Barber. Dad cut hair from this chair from 1947 to 2014. And over 68 years. The two green chairs were bought in 1929, but they were built in 1925. They just turned 100 years old.
Wow.
Never worked on or serviced by the company.
Awesome.
When they bought them, they told them treat them right and
Yep.
keep a check on the $5.
Sure.
And so
That's awesome.
still lays them back, shave, shampoo, afternoon nap. That was
That's right. That's the important part right
He
there.
didn't do that. The barber didn't want the chair. Even the old original razor strap, 96 years old. And
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dad
Yeah.
would pop that thing to a little 6-year-old boy running around
Oh.
word everybody. I went in protective mode. I sit there.
You and me both.
Yeah, this chair right here is very special. It's a big suburban type. This was a gift to Dad from a barber friend, Joe Rowland in Louisville, Kentucky, about 30 years ago. He called Dad and said, I'm getting ready to retire. I got a China chair I'd like to have, just come and get it. So we got it. Come to find out, this was born in 1924. This is 101 years old. And it too
Wow.
never serviced or worked on.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Smooth.
I was like, yeah, just
Yeah.
smooth.
That far back, somebody had enough barber sat the ribbon boss. The kids like adults need somewhere to put their feet.
Yep.
Mhm.
If I'm sitting there, my feet are dangling around, I can't sit still for half an hour.
Yeah, you're going to kick your feet and yeah.
And then as they glow, you
Move it down.
Time to get down to there, they're ready to move up to the big chair.
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty
Mirrors,
cool.
the cabinet, the sinks, the marble, all of that, 96 years old. And the only thing in this building is ever been worked on are the sinks.
Okay. Okay.
And where you see the rust on them.
Yep.
Well, way back when, before the city came out with the water and everything, old hardwood.
Yep.
Caused that rust.
Yep.
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 You used to see that a long time ago.
Yes.
A lot of things, and water get to it. So, but other than that, I mean, everything is just like it was.
Wow.
There's about 20,000 pictures up here.
There's a lot of
In
pictures.
1980, Dad took over the shop.
There's this jar that's kind of.
Decided he called me when we get him a camera, and he said he wanted to take pictures of everybody coming in, just as a way of thanking them.
Right.
80 to 95, he took almost 60,000 pictures.
Goodness
There's
gracious.
about 20,000 up here, and there's about 40,000 like them in boxes, nowhere to put them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And first thing you know, it wasn't but 2 or 3 years, and Dad had people's picture from all 50 states.
A lot of people come through, didn't they?
And they call this the Wall of Fame because of that. But also from 1980 till today, we've taken people's pictures from 109 different foreign countries.
Wow.
I don't know many places you can say that.
I don't either.
I
No.
don't know any other business in town or anywhere around close by that you walk in and none of their equipment's been worked on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's very true.
And most of the other business wouldn't have a sink, so.
Yeah.
It's a special place.
It is.
Yeah.
I retired from teaching January 19th of 96, so over 29 years ago.
Yeah.
And Dad's health was failing when he turned 90. I came up here and stayed with him till he passed away in May the 3rd of 2016.
And so they thought
when
they
he
had
died,
to put the leather on it.
at the funeral, it was at the graveyard. That was on a Friday. People were coming up and said, "Ben, you want to be in the shop tomorrow?" I thought, man, we don't even have that burger yet. You
Right.
know, that burger bar.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, you can't say that to people. I
No.
said, well, no, I hadn't planned on flying. They said, we're leaving town tomorrow at lunch. And he said, all these years that we visited your dad, we was always in the shop. And we would love to come by and pay our last respects in there.
Well, that's nice. Yeah.
No way in the world you kill people like that.
No, there's not.
And
No.
so when they came in, most of the people hadn't even heard that Dad had passed away, so it made a tough day.
Yeah.
And some of them said
Sure.
the same thing, Monday, can you come in Monday? And I did. Well, after that, the next time I closed the doors, the pandemic shut us down.
He really flipped out when he got here. I've never seen one guy
Just kept going.
I've got it in a relative's hands right now because I'm 79 and I'm ready to retire.
I'd say so. I'd say so.
After teaching, I retired from 4 other jobs. I figure six retirements ought to be enough for anybody.
It should be.
I think you might be right about that one.
And the only thing I'm getting from my retirement is from my teaching. So
I got you. Well, what did you teach?
I started out way back in 1967, 6th grade. It was a self-contained classroom, had the same kids all day, all
Okay.
the subjects.
Okay.
That's cool.
I
Okay.
had a business degree in 1976. We opened the first middle school here in the county.
Oh, wow.
And I went over and started a career exploration business lab where I still play job application, resume, making changes in the cash register, writing checks, all kinds
All
of
the-
business related jobs.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, January 1996, didn't come any too soon. But I was 20 when I started teaching, 50 when I retired, and
Okay.
29 years later, I'm still.
You're still working. You're still going.
Thank
What?
the Lord, I still do everything around here. Mow, weed eat, paint,
Right.
Yeah.
cut tree limb, all that kind of stuff.
You gotta stay active.
Yeah.
To be that old, I'm picking the deal.
Absolutely. Well, you've been blessed, definitely.
I definitely have.
Yes.
I lost my first wife to cancer 13 years ago this past December the 28th.
Yeah.
And the 23rd of April, big my present wife and I, 3-year anniversary.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I thought last time I talked to you, you said you had just gotten married last time I was up here. And yeah. Okay.
And
Good.
she was standing there at the door. She was there with she and her daughters. We were getting ready to go to Charlotte to fly back to Utah where she lived. And our eyes met. And you know, first thing that gives away a smile is the eyes was kind of bright, you know.
Yeah.
They came on in, I started sweet talking, we was holding hands and hugging, and even gave her a couple of kisses on the cheek, and finally I got up with her nerves. I said, "Can I see your left hand?" She held it out, there was no ring.
They were giving tours.
So I turned my personal ring around, turned it around like a wedding band.
Yeah.
I said, "You know, that looks good." She said, "Yeah, I like that." Well, immediately her daughter started telling me, said, "Mom, he likes you."
Yeah.
So when they left, I said, "Send me a friend request on Facebook and your phone number and we'll talk."
Yeah.
Didn't see her again until 3 weeks before we got married.
Oh, goodness.
After about 4 months, I proposed to her over the phone.
Wow.
And anyway, so she flew in here to meet my family. I flew back with her next week to meet her family. The next week we got married out there.
Okay. All right.
People have asked me some of the dumbest things about getting married. When I told them, they said, "Did she move here with you?" And I said, "Well, she's trying to break it off with her boyfriend out there, and as soon as she can get all that straightened out, she'll fly out here." And I said, "I don't need a little time too. Lady I've been dating, yeah, it's gonna be hard to break it to her because she thought I was gonna marry her." And people were buying in.
I was fixing to say people
my
believe that, didn't they? Oh my
Golly.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Let's get some pictures of y'all here.
Yes.
Okay,
How
absolutely.
long y'all in town?
We're actually heading back out today. We actually came up Sunday and been here, so we've been just running around, and then we wanted to stay long enough to come in here and see you before we head back.
Yes.
So
Appreciate that.
yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Yeah, we couldn't not come up here and not come say hi.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Cool. Well,
How
have you?
about you as dad.
All
Sit
right.
here, we'll get a picture of
All
both
right.
y'all, then we'll get a picture of him.
All right.
We're in the early '80s, and they were celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary.
Okay.
And so I said, y'all don't mind, I'd like to do a portrait picture. Well, what's that? They didn't even know.
Why didn't? Yeah.
Mhm.
And I took it, and they were like kids opening toys at Christmas. They were just beside themselves. They were so thrilled.
Yeah.
And that, man, it just warmed my heart big time.
Oh,
sure, yeah.
Do something like that.
Absolutely. Cool.
Anyhow, all right. I want to get some pictures
Yeah.
of y'all too, because every once in a while I'll go on Facebook and
Sure.
I'll do a reel or a story. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been still following your stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Don had a
Absolutely.
real good time,
I'll take a picture of you too.
Wherever we went, because we went through 6 states all told.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna take a picture
And
and I want
They
you to
were all
compare
6
that. Let
were
me
new
see
states.
the lens here a little bit.
he'd never been to North Carolina.
Look across there, can you see it kind of film looking, hazy looking?
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, get that in your pocket all day or sitting down.
I carried it so much that one night a while back, I was walking down the hall looking around, and my wife said,
He got to add 6
"What are you
states
looking for?" I
to
said, "Can't find my phone." She said, "Have you ever thought about
Yeah.
looking in your hand?"
That's like walking around with your glasses on your head looking for your. Yeah.
I'd be sitting back in my recliner, my phone lying there next to me on the armrest, and have you ever looked at something and didn't see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I did, and she said, I said, "Have you seen my phone?" She
He
said,
told me a
"Have you
funny-
looked there
funny
beside you?"
story.
Yeah.
I don't know why it
Well,
was.
son of a gun, how did you get that?
That's right. That's right.
He had to go and stay with.
Much better, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow. He had to go to his house. There was some,
Oh, yeah.
For some reason,
Amazing.
it was-
That's a big
It
difference.
is, isn't it? It really is.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Stay at his house.
From that
Yeah.
His wife
to,
was getting
Unreal, isn't it? That is crazy.
all right, let me get one of mine,
He
both
was
of y'all
living
together.
All right. Here, go take
Yeah.
that.
Hold on a bit. Yeah.
She was living in the other half, and the living room where he was stationed.
Okay, let me take one on your phone.
Sure. You know, open that. Yeah. Clean that lens off where it's good.
I took a picture early on when I just started taking pictures.
Yeah.
I took a picture and it was kind of hazy like that.
Yeah.
And a couple said, "You ever clean the lens on that thing?" I said, "Well, yeah, all the time, you know."
Yeah. So wait a minute. Hold on. Absolutely.
How old are you, about 25?
19. I turned 20 this year.
Yep.
Good
He just turned 19 in December.
I turned.
Guess those whispers.
Yeah.
I
Trying to be
turned.
like Dad.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah, I actually got him to grow his beard out.
Yeah.
I told him
Yeah,
to.
he did.
I told him to before I could grow one.
Yeah. Let's listen.
Oh, oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a picture with
Yes,
you.
sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. One on mine and his too. Let me get it over on this side.
All righty.
Swap over here.
I'll sit with you over here.
That'll work.
All righty.
Whoa.
Surprise.
All right.
All right.
Everyone say Mayberry.
Mayberry.
Horse feathers.
That's right.
One more.
All right.
That's good.
I can do this one straight up if you will.
Straight up. All right. Mayberry.
Chicken toes.
All right.
We got to be different,
Yeah.
right?
Back in
Thank you,
the
sir.
early 80s, they finally came out with a commercial for buffalo wings.
Okay.
Well, my grandmother was, I guess, in her 70s and everything. She loved to sit out on the front porch. And I came home, she said, "Bill, I didn't know buffalo had wings." I said, "Grandma, you sit on your front porch every day. You tell me you haven't seen any buffalo flies."
That's it.
I said, "No, I haven't." She said, "Maybe I need to sit on the back porch." And I would love to hear what she had to say about chicken fingers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Old chicken fingers. Oh, you want to take your picture in the chair
Oh,
there?
Yeah, I want to get a picture of you.
I didn't think about that.
Oh, yeah. Can't come all that way and
All
not
the
do
way,
it,
not sit in the
right?
chair.
Not all sitting in the chair.
It's a microphone. For he's taking a
Yeah,
video.
it's so see, yeah. We do that right there. All right, that worked. Your turn.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's a good one. Those are good pictures, Dan.
Yeah, they are very good pictures.
And,
Very good.
That's the first time I've done this. Over 6, I guess probably about 9 months.
Okay.
And so, can ask them to start off with the pictures again.
Yeah,
Can ask anything but.
that's right.
It's such a
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, you raised a fine son.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Are you in college? Or you
I'm in trade school. I'm gonna be a welder.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join my plan right now. I'm gonna join the Boilermaker Union down toward Chattanooga.
I tell you what, a man that's not afraid to work, they can make a killing.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Kids, when I was teaching middle school, kids come in, they didn't care about education and all that stuff. It didn't mean anything. And you could tell the ones that were more than likely college bound and those that weren't. And I said, listen, I said, I make pretty good money teaching.
Yeah.
But I said, if you get, well, here in our high school, we had welding, carpentry, they even built a house.
Yeah.
And auto mechanics,
Mhm.
body, we doing bodies on cars.
Yeah.
I said, if you're not afraid to work, you get out there,
Oh yeah.
especially welding, there's always jobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heating, air conditioning, those type of things.
Yes, sir.
And dads are getting harder to find somebody to
Mhm.
do those things.
Yes, sir.
And I said, you can make a whole lot more money than I'm making teaching.
Yeah.
Well, that was why my dad grew up as a metal fabricator. That was his whole life. That's where he gets it.
Yeah.
And my brother does air conditioning work, so he's about ready to retire. He's about hanging it up. And so yeah,
So, see,
62. Yeah. So yeah, he's about done. He's about ready to enjoy the grandbabies.
oh yeah,
He's-
5 grandkids, have 2 kids, 5 grandkids, and 5 great grandkids.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And
Wow.
my oldest great grandson is 12, so he'll be 13.
Oh goodness.
Dad and his mom were both 5 generations. I want 5 generations.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I just pray the Lord will let me hang around. And I
There you
said,
go.
when the grandson, great grandson turned 16, I'm going to start calling the reserves and tell them to go over and see them. And I'll tell him, I said, listen, 17, 18, that's not too young to get married.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, by the time you're 20, I'll at least have 2 or 3 kids.
That's what it used to be, isn't it?
Like, I'm going to do that.
No, but you can make them think you're gonna do it though.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yep.
And
So well, good
anyhow,
deal.
Life is short as it is, and so enjoy it.
That's right. That's absolutely. That's right. Well, we appreciate your time very much. We really enjoyed coming talking to you.
Seeing again and
Yes, sir.
meeting you.
Thank you.
So, I hope, well, like I said, I've got it shop in the realtor's hands right now.
Okay.
And I kind of set June 1st as a possible closing date. I will find somebody that will keep it open going like Floyd.
Right. Sure.
And let me come up, once in a while, visit and talk
Sure.
to us and everything.
Okay.
And
As you're
I've already talked to the guy that owns Snacker Rush because they own this building as well.
Okay. Okay.
So he was agreeable, but if they just want to, somebody just wanted to buy it
Yeah.
without all of this stuff in here,
Right.
then that's a different story.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. This is so much history here. You want to keep and share it, and yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Absolutely.
I don't know any other business. I've never been into another business where the youngest thing they had as equipment wise was 96 years old.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just the equipment that were in here, I've been told probably just these 4 things, about $100,000.
I could believe
Yeah, I
that.
believe it.
Absolutely could believe that. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, cool. Were you gonna? So I imagine you'll keep updates on Facebook when you might be closing up.
Sometime, hopefully sometime maybe by this weekend, you know, up there on Facebook, it says, short stories
Mm-hmm.
and,
Yeah.
reels.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And then you see people's pictures. Going
Yeah.
right
Yes, sir.
So you see mine there, it'll show that I've got a story or a reel one.
Okay.
Okay.
So y'all look for that, it'll be on there before long.
Yes, sir.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out there for when you might be closing up, and we'll try to come see you when all that happens. We'll come
Y'all
up
probably
and see.
didn't notice that picture out in front here, over on the left side over here.
Okay.
When you go out and look at it,
Okay.
I had a world-renowned painter who travels all over the country.
Yeah.
And once in a while, he would use his phone to take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Most everything he did was mental. He got it on his mind how he wanted the painting to look.
Okay.
And so you'll see it out there.
Okay.
Everything in Mayberry is in that painting.
Oh,
Although it's a
wow.
puzzle,
we'll check
Yeah,
that
we'll go
out.
look at it.
Absolutely.
Just got it this morning and just put it up there, and so I'm real proud of that.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Very good. Well, cool.
About 1,000 pieces in that puzzle.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I think I gained half a dozen more white hairs instead of gray.
Instead, just trying to, yeah. Oh goodness. Well, you want to look at his shirts and stuff while you're here and see a thing? Or
Sure. Which one do you have?
I've got the blue one and I've got the brown one. I've got two of them. So,
Oh, okay.
but you were asking about hats. He does
Yeah,
have
I've been
hats.
looking at
We weren't
these.
sure if you had. We knew you had T-shirts. We weren't sure couldn't remember if you had hats or not. So,
I think I've got a sign right up there that tells
yeah,
Yeah,
right
right
up
there.
here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
shirt for 10 is supposed to be 22 to 25 bucks.
Yeah.
But these are the best quality you can buy.
Well,
And
yeah.
Dad said when he started this in 1981, he said if I can make $1 or $2 or at least get my money back.
Sure.
And so he said, I want people to come here and buy something that they can afford, put out
Yes.
20, 30 bucks every time you turn around.
Yes.
And the capsules, and they're supposed to be at least 20, and they will last.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
well, I can attest because I've got two of your shirts when I got up here a while back, and they still wear very good. Yeah.
Well, the caps, like I said, what is it, $8?
Yeah.
$2 for 15.
2 for 15.
Cool.
I tell you what, I'll make $1 on that deal, and $1 selling shirts like that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
that's
just trying to get my money back.
Yeah.
that's all
Let
right.
it pay for itself.
That's right.
That's smart.
You don't have to, I just.
Oh, we're just
Oh,
looking.
yeah. Cool.
The main thing is y'all got to come in today. Got to read both of y'all.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I gotta decide: do I want a snappy lunch hat or a Floyd's
Get
barbershop?
both.
It's funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
get
get
both.
I'll get one of each.
You want a shirt at all?
Oh goodness. I didn't think about that.
Well, you can get the cap and a shirt for 15.
I like that.
Oh no, it's 16.
Shirts are $8 a piece.
Yeah.
You showed up.
Oh,
Caps are $8
Yeah.
a piece.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We'll see. Let's see. Which one? I like the red one. Size extra large.
Still amazing when every time I've been in here and see all these pictures, it just still amazes me to think about all the stories that these people know and coming through here.
Our kids were
Dad,
when we last signed.
when he was enlisted in the Barber's Hall of Fame back in 2000, they came out with a book.
Yeah.
And each barber had a page so that their favorite story. Dad's favorite story was, he said several years ago, this man and woman came in from a little small town in Southern California. Said wasn't about 1,000 people there.
Yeah.
He said everybody knew everybody. So they came in.
Never
They
seen
talked
all that.
good time. Dad took her fishing, put it up. Well, about 10 months later, two women came in from that same small town. Dad said, well, there's a couple in here from y'all's area. They said, you remember the name? He said, right off, I can't recall the name, but it says,
What's going
I
on?
took a
that
picture of
doesn't
him and
wanna
showed it to
put
her.
himself
One of the women said, I don't know who that woman is. That man's my husband.
We finally gave
What,
up.
what kind of odds did you get in Las Vegas on something?
Oh my
like that?
goodness,
Seriously,
really?
that's-
Yeah.
Become a
Oh my.
millionaire.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's crazy.
You got the Earl, the Snappy,
Oh yeah.
Floyd's, Moonshine Pie.
That's a lot of puzzle pieces.
Yeah, you said about 1,000. Got Wally's, the Playhouse. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Cool. All right, so that is Floyd's Barbershop.
Yep.
What do you think?
That's really cool.
It's pretty neat to meet him, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
And like I said, he's got it on market now to sell.
He wants to be done by June 1st.
Yeah, he said he's 79, so 6 retirements.
This will be his 6th, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to come back
Oh,
up if we
squad
can
car.
and see him. Yeah, before he retires and gets out of here. Hopefully, like he said, he hopes somebody will buy it and keep it going at least as a museum.
Yeah.
Talk to the owner of the Snappy Lunch. There's the squad car. He's talked to the owner of Snappy Lunch that they own the building
Yeah.
that he's in, so maybe they'll
Keep
have
it
some-
up.
They'll have some sort of something with them. So
Hope so.
hope y'all enjoyed that, and we're gonna go on to the next thing.
Yes.
All right, so we're back to Snappy. We got fried bologna and cheese. You got mine with just mustard. You got yours with an onion.
Mustard and onion.
All right, give it a try. See what you think about it.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Is that a good one?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That's pretty good.
pretty good. Well, let's give this thing a try.
May not be a pork chop. I don't know.
I don't know. All right, see y'all in a minute. All right, so this is it. We're gonna head out. We got had our lunch at Snappy, and we got our to-go hot dogs.
Got one more
We
stop.
got one more stop, the Mayberry Motor Inn. Hopefully look at some of the Aunt Bea
Memorabilia.
that's in the motel room set up, and then we're heading out. So we're gonna take one last look at Mayberry.
It's pretty cool.
One last look. Snappy and Floyd's. All right, let's go. All right, our next stop is at the Mayberry Motor Inn, and have a little bit of a treat in here. We're gonna go see if we can see it. They have a room that has a whole lot of Aunt Bea's stuff in here. There's some stuff from the show. There's some personal items from the actress. Is it Frances Bouvier, I believe is the way you pronounce her last name. A lot of her personal items, not necessarily related with the show, they have in here. Some of the stuff was bought at auction. The owner in here, his grandmother, actually bought this stuff at auction. She used to own this hotel, and then he took it over, and he's kept it and is showing it, keeping it on display rather for the public. If you want to come by and see it, you don't have to stay here, but you can come by and ask to see it, and they'll take you in there and let you look at it and give you some history about it. Mayberry Motor Inn, very small. I believe it's only about 20 something rooms. They do have a couple of static displays up here for cars, and one of the old police cars, and then the pickup truck, which is Emmett's Fix-It Shop truck. That actually belonged to Emmett Forrest, that was a lifelong childhood friend of Andy. So we'll go check that out too.
So just to give you kind of a general overview, originally all we had in here was the furniture.
Okay.
The actress who played Aunt Bea, Frances Bouvier, late in her life, she had retired to Siler City, North Carolina. And when she died, well, nobody knew that until she died. And then the Arts Council downtown, everybody was talking about them having this auction, to sell off all her material stuff. She didn't will anything to anybody except for she left her money to some charities and some of it to have her cats taken care of. She had
Okay.
like 15 cats.
Oh yeah.
She was the cat
I did
lady.
hear she had a lot of cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that though, all her material stuff was auctioned off, the house,
Oh, okay.
everything in it. And Grandma went down and got all this furniture. And originally she was going to rent this out, kind of like an Aunt Bea's Room Experience or something.
Okay.
But she ended up with all these collectibles and just turned it into a museum.
That's
which,
awesome.
Looking back, I'm glad she did because this stuff would have been worn out a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
here since 1990, so
Wow.
I'm sure those beds would have given way by now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
But anyway, she got all the furniture, pretty much everything in here that looks like it would come out of just a normal older lady's house belonged to her. You know, none of the Andy Griffith stuff, but
Yeah.
these outfits here, they belong to her personally.
Oh wow.
Okay.
But the one on the mannequin is something she wore on the show.
Okay.
Oh no kidding.
The hats and the gloves in that box were used, and then the purse and the pearls.
Oh,
in that
wow.
frame there on the wall.
Oh wow.
But that two-story brick house there is
Yeah.
where she was living in Siler City.
Okay.
Okay,
And
yeah.
That's
that
pretty
photo
cool.
really don't do it justice. We
See.
met. There's been two people have owned it since she lived in it, and I met the most recent woman who owns it. She gave us like a little video tour of it. It's 8,200 square feet.
Oh my lord.
I've never even been in a house. that big.
Real.
No,
I
I
didn't
haven't
realize.
either.
I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was
don't
that
look-
big.
If you could see it from the side, it's like it goes. It's long in the
Long,
back. You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow. I knew it had sold a couple of times, but yeah.
Yeah. And you know, the woman who has it now is wanting to turn it into a bed and breakfast, and then she's wanting to leave it to like some kind of historic society.
Kinda
That
like
would,
Andy's house.
that would be,
That'd be cool.
that would be neat.
Would be cool. That's a big house. Good night.
Wow, that's
Uh,
crazy.
Some
Yeah.
other cool things. That the banjo was just a cheap Japanese. That was my first banjo. But it's
Okay.
signed by just about all the musicians who were on the
Wow.
show.
That's pretty cool.
You know, before the Darlings, there was another bluegrass band early on in the show. They
Right.
didn't talk or anything, but they're under that lamp over there.
Okay.
Most
Yeah.
of those guys signed it. Earl Hagen, the guy who whistled the theme song, did all the
Yeah.
background music, he signed
Gotcha.
it. That print on the back wall, there's a big print back there. There's two farmers
Mhm.
looking at the ground praying. In the first two seasons of the show, it doesn't have that matting around it. It's just the print. And
Okay.
it's hanging at the end of Andy's dining room table. And then from
Okay.
season 3 on to the end, it is framed like that, and it's hanging over his fireplace.
Oh, that's
Wow.
pretty cool. We'll have to look for that.
Yeah.
The matting's a different color. The
Is it?
other was cracked up and falling apart.
Ah.
Well, you talked about the banjo. I got to ask the water seal jug. I see some signatures
yeah,
on it.
Yeah. There's a couple of them on there, but the most notable one is so the guy who came, who played Ernest T. Bass.
Mhm.
Yes.
When he came to town, I think he only came 1 year. It was like 2000 or 2001, and he was in our. We got this event every year called Mayberry Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the parade, and Grandma wanted to get his signature on something.
Something.
And he was banging on that thing, and he just signed it and gave it to her.
Oh, what a cool story.
That is kind of cool.
That
There was
is
just a foam
neat.
rock laid on top of it.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
neat.
But
That's funny.
That's cool.
have you guys ever
yeah.
been up to Mayberry Days or anything?
Never have. I've wanted to, but I've never been able to get up here to it yet.
There's a thing that there's a fella who comes up and he's a Floyd the Barber impersonator.
Yeah, I've seen
His name's
videos
Alan
with him.
Newsom.
Yes.
Anyway, he's got a podcast called 2 Chairs No Waiting.
Okay.
I've heard of
So
that.
it's kind of a unofficial source of like people listen into that just to hear what kind of anything's going on with Mayberry. Like
Right.
if some actor or actress who's still living is out in California or Oregon or wherever doing
Whatever.
signature signings, or whatever, he'll tell you about it. So people
wow.
listen to that.
Cool.
But anyway, he started doing this event here on the property here in July, and he calls it the Mayberry Meetup.
That's
And
cool.
Well,
might
does-
be
and does it
interested in
here?
that, yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
come out. We fill up pretty quick, but
Yeah.
a lot of people will stay at other places and will come over here. We only got 26 rooms, but he
Right.
draws like 100 people to that thing.
That's awesome.
And he'll put up a projector screen and show episodes of the show. And he'll have
Okay.
auctions
Oh, that's
and memorabilia and stuff.
cool.
It's kind of neat.
That's neat.
What kind of rates y'all have here during your
Right
time?
now, this is
Yeah.
off season. It's
Sure.
like $89.
Okay.
not bad at all.
And then the worst would be like Mayberry Meetup.
Mhm.
Mayberry
Yeah.
Days would be like 150.
Okay.
Plus
Okay.
tax.
I have to check into that and see if
Yeah.
we can get in
Come
up here
up here.
sometime when he does that. That would be neat to come take part in. That's cool.
But it's pretty neat, even if you don't. If you're interested in
Yeah.
that sort of stuff, just
Oh,
listen
yeah.
to his podcast.
Yeah, that'd be
is
really
fun
cool. We
sometimes.
might have to listen
That's
to it on the
cool.
way home.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, we appreciate you
Yeah,
letting us
thank
in here
you.
to look
Yeah,
at
really
it. Yeah,
cool.
that is neat. Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. It's cool. All right.
Now, have you ever stayed here before? Or,
We've not stayed here, no.
So while you're here, if you want to,
Yeah.
I can give you a key to one of the rooms. You can look at it. So you
Okay.
Can get a
Oh,
feel
okay.
for the
Sure,
place
yeah.
you like,
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Check out
The galaxy.
the cars and yeah.
We may have to take a ride next time.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, as my understanding, these things there was like none really survived from the actual use on the show and stuff, from what
Yeah.
I've been told. The way so.
So supposedly one of them sold at auction. I don't know
Oh, okay.
Oh.
if that's the original. I don't know who has it. I've never met him.
Right.
But now, a bunch of people have told me that there's one of them in the Gene Autry Museum, wherever that is, California. I think.
Really? Okay. I don't know that I've ever heard of that museum.
No. So if they're out there, supposedly that's where one of them is.
That might
But
be.
yeah, the other ones though, the whole story. Some of the people, in the '90s, a lot more of the people involved with production of the show were living. And they had
Right.
a few of them to come out here and do like a question and answer type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Mayberry Motor Inn.
Neat.
But yeah,
Yeah.
what was I saying?
Oh, yeah.
Barnes.
Some of those guys had said, because Ford sponsored the show, there's a different car every year.
Right,
They
yes.
took back the previous models.
Yeah,
stripped
that's-
them and painted them and sold them.
Sold them, so no one knows.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
we've
no-
heard
Somebody
that.
got them, but didn't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, we'd heard that. Something about there had been like somebody went back. They came to the show as an open title, but they went back and there's no documents of they were actually used on the show, so nobody really knew.
Yeah,
And
right.
yeah,
And that could be the case for that one in that museum. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if they have any way of saying,
This
it's,
is- yeah.
it's real or not.
well, yeah, no way to prove it or not prove
But I
it.
do
Really,
know
is
that
there?
That one that I saw that sold at auction went for like over $100,000. But the average car like that, somebody will fix them up, they might sell for 15 or 20.
Yeah.
So they're not worth $100,000.
No.
I hope it was original.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Now these two, the truck and the car, are they y'all's? Are they belong to y'all?
Yeah, no, that's just old. Granny had that fixed out.
Okay.
But now the truck though is kind of neat because in the last season of the show, Floyd was gone.
Right.
And in his shop was Emmett's Fix-It shop.
Mhm.
I gotta
Right.
get that thing relettered. You really can't read it.
Yeah,
It says Emmett's Fix-It
Yeah.
shop on it. Anyway, that Emmett in the show was named after one of Andy Griffith's actual friends,
The-
Emmett
here,
Barber. So
yeah.
that was his truck.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
So-
actually his truck.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the only reason it's here is because we really didn't get the Andy Griffith Museum that you see now. We
Right.
didn't get to like 2014.
Right,
We didn't
right.
have one at all until 10 years before that.
Yeah.
So like back in the early 90s, Emmett, once people started coming to Mount Airy because of the Mayberry Association,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Emmett told my grandma he would sell it to her if she would leave it on display out here. So that's why it's here.
That's
And-
cool.
and-
That's really cool.
And I had heard like a lot of, I know Emmett and Andy were friends in real life and everything, like childhood friends. Didn't like a lot of stuff come to Emmett from Andy that's like in the museum and things. Is that what
most
I've?
of the big ticket items,
Yeah.
like Barney's suit, like
Yeah.
the uniforms, the
Yeah.
motorcycle helmet, all that stuff came from Emmett.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
The
that's cool.
signs on the
Yeah,
courthouse
the
doors.
And, in fact,
Yeah.
I remember him having those. He's had those forever, and that was like the main thing. he wanted.
That's
Oh
awesome.
man,
That's really
that's
cool.
cool. That's awesome. Yeah.
Don Knott's chair that's bronze.
I didn't realize. Yeah, and I didn't
Yeah,
realize.
Yeah,
I didn't realize Don was as small as he was. Little.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a lot smaller than what I
And
thought he
hurt
would
his
have been.
teeth. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm not tall, but I was also hefty. So you can't tell it's me, but that was me at 14, and that's
Oh,
hurt his
okay.
teeth. Like, look how much shorter than me.
Wow.
Whoa.
Brothers were in middle school. Well, elementary school.
Now I figured from seeing him on the show, he was always slender, but I
Yeah.
figured he was tall, slender, and taller the way he looked on
I thought he was
TV.
like Don Knotts height, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
He's a
pretty-
short thing.
That's pretty cool. That's neat. Awesome. Yeah. Did you say could we look in one of the rooms? Did you say?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about that.
I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah.
See what it looks like.
Yeah.
Check out 123 is in
Okay.
the last corner down there.
Okay.
Awesome.
Perfect.
We're gonna take a
And
look
there are
down there.
different rooms, different sizes,
Yeah.
different setups. But that's kind of just one of the average ones with 2 full beds.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Thank you. Neat.
Not him.
Yeah. I wasn't sure about that truck. I knew I'd said
So
something
that's
about it.
actually Andy Griffith's best friend's
Yeah, that's
truck.
actually Emmett's truck. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So this would be a room at the Mayberry Motor Inn. They were nice enough to let us come in and take a look at it real quick.
It's not bad at all.
This is nice.
And
Nice
it's not
clean
very-
little room.
Not very expensive.
No, a little full bath. And
Just a little motel.
Little motel. He said $89, I think, on the off season, and $100 and something.
Not much.
Yeah.
Really for a hotel room, not much.
Yeah.
With a little TV, microwave, mini fridge.
That's nice. Yeah, put it back the way we found it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Not
I
bad
like
at all.
that. Locked up?
Yep. Locked up.
Room 123.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd like to come stay up here. It's a nice little. He said what, 26 room, 23 rooms?
23 rooms.
23 rooms. So.
26, 27.
Something like that.
Something around there.
All right, I'm gonna go tell him thank you, and we'll
Get
check these cars and this truck out, and we'll head out. Go ahead and go on in. You can go ahead and tell him thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
we're gonna look at your vehicles out here and get out of your hair.
All right, y'all. Hope see y'all again sometime.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
thank you, sir.
Alrighty. So this is just one that he said his grandma had bought
Yeah,
and got it fixed up.
Yeah,
Made it look like a
yeah.
police car.
That's about like what a lot of people are doing. So
Pretty cool.
yeah.
Should I try the door handle?
Nah,
Just kidding.
that's got the old fishing pole
Yeah. Yeah.
in the back.
Hmm.
Galaxy 500.
Got the big old whip antenna.
Yeah.
I don't remember. You can tell the difference in the years by the headlights, and I don't remember.
I don't
one
remember
of them
what it is,
sideways
but-
and one of them's on top
Yeah,
of each
there is
other.
a subtle difference with them.
I just don't remember what the years were. Cool. And this is actually really special.
And this actually belonged to the real life Emmett Forrest,
Emmett Forrest.
which was
Andy Griffith.
Andy's friend that was the Ernest T, not Ernest T, but Emmett's Fix-It shop
Yeah.
was based after.
Yep.
So yeah. But
That's his actual truck.
But this is Emmett Forrest, which is Andy's friend. This is actually his truck that was brought out.
So Andy Griffith may have rode in that truck.
He may have rode in that truck.
Oh. Look at the license plate. See what it says?
Say Emmett F.
Emmett F. Sponsor of the Mayberry Rollers.
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty cool.
Mayberry Rollers, the bowling team.
Mm-hmm. Ford Twin IB.
So he
It's
may
a F100.
so he could have ridden in that truck. You never know.
It's nice.
It's in pretty good shape.
It actually is.
So this was given to
It was sold
sold to the grandmother of the owner in here, and I didn't get his name, but that's okay.
as long as it's on display. He said it.
It was good to go. All right, so I think that's about it. That's about all we can do. We've seen about everything here. We can see, and thank goodness the gentleman here let us in, nice enough to let us in and give us a little
Tour.
history about the room with all the Aunt Bea stuff, and
Yeah.
and talking about some of the other people that have come up here and stayed.
A lot of the
and,
actors he said come
yeah.
up here. There's one of the Darlin boys that still comes up here.
you know, so they hopefully are maybe take some of the some of the Darlin's memorabilia,
Mhm.
maybe, is that what it
Yeah,
was,
he's-
and make a room. and
He's
make a-
hoping to add it to the Aunt Bea room and
Yeah.
make it kind of a Darlin and Aunt Bea
Yeah.
room.
So
So
we'll
it'd be
have to-
really cool.
So if you haven't ever stayed here,
The rooms are nice.
They're nice and clean rooms. Very very friendly people. Like I said, I've been here before and talked to him, and he's always very pleasurable to speak with. So come give him your business if you're up here and looking for a place to stay. And with that, we are done. We are heading back home
Yep.
to Tennessee, and we had a good trip, I think.
I think so.
So it's kind of bittersweet to leave. All right, guys, we'll see y'all later.